Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Cancers. Cancer, we're going to take a look at your energy on the left, your person's energy on the right, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. Now at any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And I also urge you to play with time. This could be a past connection, a current situation, or an energy coming towards you in the next couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, if these messages resonate with you, my dearest fellow Cancers, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, let's see what messages come through for my dearest Cancers, please. Clear messages and guidance for my Cancers, please. Okay, the Nine of Wands, this is your energy. All right, so maybe feeling a little bit guarded at this time. You're viewing your person as the Princess of Swords, so you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or someone with those placements or just in that energy. And you're viewing the relationship as the Nine of Swords, so a little bit stuck here, okay? Nine of Swords in reverse. Your person, the Six of Swords in reverse. They're viewing you as the Hermit, Virgo energy. So you could have Virgo in your chart or just exhibiting that. Four of Pentacles. They're viewing the connection as stable, or they're holding on to it, holding back and holding on. What's going on between you? The Ten of Swords in reverse. So you may be getting some sort of communication here, Cancer. We have the Art card, Temperance energy. Okay, so wish fulfillment, healing, patience is needed. All right, right at the heart of the reading, Sag energy, and the Fool, Aries energy, a new beginning. So Cancers, so I am a fellow Cancer, and yes, we are prone to worrying, and I do see a little bit of worry here with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords in reverse. But I also feel like there's some sort of karmic cycle coming to an end. So if things have been plateaued, if there's distance, a separation, feels like there's going to be a healing. There's at the very least going to be communication. And many of my Cancers, you may have gone within with this Hermit energy, really been in your head, but doing some introspection, what you want, what you need, what you're going to say to this person. Prince of Cups in reverse. Okay, so some of you, you might be really worried here that you're dealing with a player. Maybe some of you have been dealing with somebody who is non-committal. Remember, no good reader is going to recommend that you go to, you heal things with somebody who is cheating, lying, stealing, or abusive to you in any way. But the Prince of Cups in reverse could indicate that your person, maybe you felt like they were being a bit self-indulgent. Somebody who drinks their own tears, somebody who creates a little bit of drama. Somebody who wasn't quite ready to commit, or maybe you just felt like you weren't on the same page. So with the Nine of Wands, I see that my Cancerians out there, you're my wounded warriors out there. So you might be on a little bit of a pause. You're, in true Cancerian fashion, have that shell up, guards up. And yep, Seven of Wands. Look at that. Defensive, defensive, defensive. And that's what we do. That's how we roll, right? Because we have these like soft, mushy, sensitive insides, but we also have this hard exterior. So there's something here that's happened, Cancer, that you are protecting yourself from. Either something this person said or did, or maybe you're actually in separation. Maybe you felt like they weren't that committed to the connection. But I still feel with the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Wands, you are choosing your battles wisely, and you are willing to fight for this connection. So Princess of Swords, this is how you're seeing your person. Some of you, this is an online connection. Now they might be watching you. You might know that. I'm getting like double taps, and likes and things like that. But I also feel with the Princess of Swords, some of you, you're watching this person. You're waiting for some sort of communication from them. Judgment card in reverse. Wow. So for some of you, Aries and Scorpio energy, you're seeing and this is where I get a little bit of that energy of worry, which does not have to be unfounded, although for some of you, maybe it is. For a lot of my Cancers, you feel like things are over. And I just get this energy of overthinking or worrying a lot about this connection. I kind of want to say to you, like my guides are saying, things aren't as bad as they seem. Now, there may be something here that was really messed up, right? And that's, I'm not trying to, gaslight you and say like, oh no, it's fine. Your story's different than I do, but I am getting an underlying sense of, pull back, watch, wait. Things might not be as bad as they seem, because with this Judgment card, I feel like you might be feeling like you misjudged this person, or maybe they misjudged you. But with the Princess of Swords, I feel like the truth is going to be revealed. Okay, so maybe they're realizing they misjudged you and you know that, okay? Or you're just starting to see this person differently. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, again, it takes us back to the Eight of Swords. Something has to give or something has to change. So maybe this person was, if it was a friends with benefits situation, or it was a situation where your person didn't really want to commit, or they didn't want to move in, or they didn't want to get married, or they didn't want to take this relationship to the next level. I feel like that started really spinning out some of my Cancers there. But I do see that regardless, Cancer, many of you do want to heal things. You want to heal things, but there's also possibly been some major conflict. And I do see that it's creating anxiety and it's creating a lot of mental conflict for you. All right, so honor that. I mean, not every relationship is going to be easy, but if this person in this situation is really like emotionally dysregulating you, Cancer, I do want you to pull back and take a look at that, because that's a big red flag, right? So your person is in the energy of the Six of Swords. So for many of my Cancers, you might be thinking, it's over. I'm never going to hear from this person again. I'm going to try to grow and transform my life, but that's where you are. You're in this sort of worrying stage. And I just want to send my fellow Cancers out there such a big hug, because I know exactly what that feels like. But the Six of Swords in reverse, it feels like your person's coming back in with some sort of communication. And the Seven of Swords, and they're going to speak the truth. Your person is also in their head. There may be something that they lied to you about. Again, no good reader is going to recommend that you go back to somebody who lied, cheated, stole, was abusive, or anything like that. But with the Seven of Swords, it's like this person does wants to open up to you, wants to either speak their piece. Maybe there was just a misunderstanding. Now remember, we are in Mercury retrograde and Gemini and Taurus. This is until the 22nd. The shadow period's ending on the 28th. So we are prone to misunderstandings, especially, in conversations and with all this online activity. We might see, hear, or read something and totally take it out of context. So don't let that spin you out too much, Cancer, okay? I do feel with the Hermit card, Virgo energy, this person is waiting to hear from you. Some of my Cancers, I'm not saying that you necessarily ghosted this person, although it's possible, but if you started to feel like they were giving their attention to somebody else, or they didn't want to commit, or they weren't honoring your worth and your value, I feel like you did go like full crab shell on them, right? Like you just whoop, put up those walls and those barriers, maybe even ghosted, but this person's waiting to see you. This is what I'm getting. Like this person, for a lot of my Cancers, this person doesn't really know what they did. And again, if you're dealing with somebody like an Aries or somebody, or like a Sag, or somebody who has a very different love language or a different style, they might not realize that you're so sensitive about something that they said or they did. Because I'm kind of getting that scenario shaping up here with that Aries and Sag energy. And I'm not knocking Aries and Sag out there, but they say what they mean, or they say things sometimes very directly, or sometimes without thinking. Not always, and not all of them, but that could be quite, could be hurtful to a water sign, or somebody who's very sensitive. But with the Five of Pentacles, it's like your person wants to make things up with you. I feel like this person wants to talk to you and clarify something that they said, or something that happened, or something, they also want to know where you've gone. They also want to know what's going on with you. I actually feel this person's quite in their head as well, worried about what's happened here. I think they want to heal things with you, Cancer. The Four of Pentacles, they do see that you're quite guarded, but I also think that they're holding on to this connection. I think they're holding back and trying to give you space. That's what I'm getting. And the Six of Swords, yeah, this person's convinced that you two can heal things. They may have misjudged you. Okay, or maybe you feel like you misjudged them, but I do feel that your person has a healthy ego, feeling like with the Ten of Swords in reverse here, that you two can communicate, work things out. You can close out a difficult cycle. If there's been a painful ending, there can be, a restart here. High Priestess energy, Cancer, Pisces. This person has also learned some lessons. And I feel that, for some of you, it may be something as minor as, they're showing me you being at a party. I'm actually getting like a wedding or like a reception or something where I'm seeing people around like drinking and them saying something that was not directly hurtful to you, but something that really upset you. And I feel like they didn't realize it at the time. That's not going to be for all of you. That's a very specific message. But for others of you, it's like, I feel this person's, if they're relatively new in your life, okay, and it's sort of like not a committed relationship, this person's still learning about what makes you tick and also how you love and what matters to you in a relationship. Because I do get a very, very sort of fiery, passionate energy off of your person, that they may be a little bit impulsive and sometimes have a way of saying things that, that maybe don't come out right or don't, or that are upsetting to you, and again, you don't want to blur that line though. You don't want somebody who's constantly offending you or saying things that are inappropriate or knowingly hurting you, but that's not really what I'm getting. And so with the High Priestess energy in reverse, I do feel that if your person ghosted or if you're not talking to this person, they're waiting to see you. And I have a feeling they're going to kind of show up out of nowhere, Cancer, because they do want to heal this. I also feel your person's playing the slow game, the long game with the Temperance energy here. Yeah, they want to heal things. They're being patient. If they hurt your feelings or they made you feel bad, they may not have fully realized it, or if they did, I think they're hurting and they just want to make it up to you. That's what I'm getting. So the Four of Swords is telling me this person wants to heal this. If you want to heal it, I feel this person's coming back or they'd be open to that, Cancer. Yeah, the Fool. This person, you might be grieving. I kind of feel like both of you are grieving. Now, if there was a fight or an argument or a separation, one or both of you are really focused on what you've lost. But if you turn around, there's this Two of Cups and there's potential here, Cancer. That's what I'm feeling. I really do. I feel like, and it's possible too, your person is worried they've missed an opportunity with you. If they weren't on the same page, I do see them. I see them just wanting to heal things, wanting peace, wanting to move forward, seeing this as a connection that's stable. And for some of you, if they were non-committal, I feel like that they might be changing their tune. Yeah, Justice energy. Some of you, there's something here having to do with a wedding or an engagement, or some of you, this could be a divine counterpart situation. We've got strong Libra and Aries energy showing up in the same reading, which to me indicates that this is a soulmate connection. For some of you, maybe a divine counterpart situation. But it feels good, Cancer, like it really does. And again, I want you to be very, very discerning with this information though as well. Because like I said, if somebody's like always pushing your buttons, or somebody's always, they say things that end up being hurtful for you, especially in front of other people, I mean, that's a really big red flag. I'm not getting that this person did that on purpose, or there was a fight or an argument, maybe where drinks were involved, or this person, like I said, I feel like they're still sort of learning what makes you tick. And even if there's somebody you've been with for a long time and they were non-committal, I do feel that with that Judgment card in reverse, they're realizing they want to make it up to you and they don't want to be without you. That's what I'm getting. So we get selling out. All right. So Cancer, this is your advice. So this is about honoring your worth and your value, Cancer. Okay. I am getting, for some of you, you might really be into like the Twilight series, or maybe you watched it together or rewatched it, or I know that's an old sort of movie and book series, but I feel that might resonate with some of you here. But Cancers, I also feel too, selling out. I feel like it's really important that you unblock your throat chakra. And I know that in general, Cancerian energy, we're not confrontational, but I feel like it's really important if you want to have a future here with this person, if they're worth fighting for. And I do see that it is something worth fighting for, that you may have to lower, your walls and your barriers, and you may have to be really upfront and direct about what you like, what you don't like, what your expectations are. Because I know typical Cancerian energy, which isn't going to resonate with every single one of you, but typical Cancerian energy is we hold things in, and then, we get offended or we get upset, and it creates this negative energy, and then there's sort of like a boiling point. And so I feel like Spirit's saying, don't do that. Let's do things differently. Let's make our intentions known. And we get sexuality. Ooh, so this person, very, very attracted to you. I also think that you're very attracted to this person. I'm also seeing that, you know, that exploring with each other has created a really strong bond. All right, so I love that. All right, let's see what your person is going through. So your person's ready to be real. I got that. 7 of Swords. They're going to come clean about what they really meant, what they were trying to say, or the truth. Maybe some of you, you found out they were hiding something. This person's ready to take their mask off with you and be real. And this person, Cancer, with the beauty and the sexuality card, there's nobody that does it for them like you do. All right. And that's just this person thinks you're amazing. The Justice card, you might be dealing with somebody here who I feel like likes luxury, or likes, you know, likes the way that you dress or the jewelry you wear or just the way you carry yourself. I love that. And unleash your creativity. So I do feel, Cancer, some of you have been very guarded, either because of what's happened in this connection or because of what's happened in your past. But I love this because I do feel we're getting a lot of 4s coming out. 444 might be a number sequence that you're seeing with frequency. But I also feel that's a little tap or a little nudge from your angels and your guides in the universe that you're on the right track. I feel that this connection, whatever has happened between you, I feel for, you know, a majority of my Cancers, it's going to be brought back into balance and things can be healed if that's what you want. And that's the healthiest option for you. Your person admires you. And so if they made you feel otherwise, I feel like they're going to come in and tell you that. I love you, Cancer. Oh. All right, and we see, I feel so drawn to you. Yeah, they're also wild about you. You know, totally hot for you, Cancer. And I replay our conversations over and over, especially if your person has any Virgo energy. And remember, this can be something that's already happened or something that you're going through now or could be coming towards you in the next couple of weeks. So I do feel that your person's an overthinker here. And I still have feelings for you, so there's no question that this person is still really into you. And that's what I was getting, Cancer. Some of you have gone to that place where you're like, it's over, you know, they hate me, I hate them, you know, there's no second chances. And I'm feeling like, again, don't gaslight yourself if something here was messed up, you know, trust that. But at the same time, I feel like there's some of my Cancers out there have gone to that worst case scenario thinking, and Spirit's just saying, pull back, okay? I don't know, my guides are like being very, pull back, Cancer baby, you're gonna be just fine. All right, so nice energy here. Let's see what else we need to hear. So joy, yeah. So for many of my Cancers, there's happiness coming. Right now, we're entering into hummingbird season on the East Coast in the United States. So it's like the sweet nectar of life. So I feel this summer has potential to be very happy, full of joy, sensuality for you, knowledge. So 6 of Swords energy. So I do feel that this is, you know, we're going to be leaving the past in the past here, Cancer, and healing, okay, and doing some healing. And for many of you, it is with this person. If you do decide to leave this person, if it doesn't work for you, or whatever they did or said, or what happened was, you know, if they cheated or they, you know, it's an irreconcilable difference or something like that, this is you about moving on. And I see you having a beautiful summer here. And for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, a beautiful winter, okay? And stability. Yeah, so for many of you, this is a relationship that can stand the test of time. And this is what you're looking for: safety, stability, and security. So it's about, does this person love, accept, and respect me unconditionally? And can they offer me the stability I need? And you've got a new beginning. So for many of you, this is a restart, a fresh start here. I really love this energy. Really, really love this energy. Daffodils may resonate with some of you. I know right now, Northern Hemisphere, again, at daffodil season, I think most of them are kind of dying at this point in time. But anyway, I'm getting the really powerful, that's the color yellow. So I feel that solar plexus energy, Manipura chakra, divine masculine energy, really, really strong here. Okay, so wow, some of my Cancers, this is your twin flame. I also see too, Gemini season is going to really kick off some serious passion for you. I love this. Go Cancers. Only time will tell, so give it time. And let's see. And deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Yes, Cancer, this is your soulmate. They're already with you in spirit, believe this, and they will manifest physically. All right, so this person, it feels like they're coming towards you, or they're coming back. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. I'm just really happy my Cancers have a beautiful reading. You deserve it. All right, so if these messages resonate, I'm going to ask that you hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Okay, Cancers, love and light. Take care.